Ever wonder if your AI doctor would actually make the right choice when faced with a tough ethical dilemma? Like, what if it had to decide between a patient's wishes and a family's demands? Or weigh the risks of a risky treatment against the patient's autonomy? That's the big question researchers are tackling with a groundbreaking tool called MedEthicsQA, a massive test to see if AI doctors are ethically ready for the real world. Here's the thing, AI is incredibly good at medical facts. It can diagnose diseases, explain treatments, and even reason through complex cases. But here's the catch, ethics isn't just about facts. It's about values. Think of the 4 pillars of medical ethics: doing good, beneficence; avoiding harm, non-maleficence; respecting patient choices, autonomy; and fairness, justice. If an AI ignores these, it could make decisions that hurt patients or erode trust. So how did researchers create a test for this? They built MedEthicsQA, a massive benchmark with over 11,000 questions. It's not just random ethics quizzes. They designed a hierarchical system, like a roadmap, starting with the 4 core principles, then diving into 26 categories, like patient privacy or informed consent, and finally 256 specific guidelines. All of it is based on global medical standards, so the AI thinks about ethics the same way real doctors do. But here's the twist. When they tested top AI models, they crashed on ethics questions. Compared to their regular knowledge, these AIs scored 4.4% lower on ethical dilemmas. That's like a student acing math but failing a test on teamwork, important skills, but missing the bigger picture. How did they build this test? They scoured medical datasets, pulled real-world scenarios from PubMed, and even used AI to generate open-ended questions. But they didn't stop there. Every question went through multi-stage checks. First, AI filtered out the fluff, then human experts validated the rest. The result? A dataset with less than 3% errors. Reliable, rigorous, and ready to push AI ethics forward. So why does this matter? Imagine an AI that's 99% accurate at diagnosing cancer, but 50% likely to violate patient privacy. That's not safe. MedEthicsQA isn't just a test, it's a wake-up call. It's helping researchers fix the blind spot in AI medicine, making sure these tools don't just know what to do, but what's right. Next time you hear about AI in healthcare, remember, the real challenge isn't just making machines smart, it's making them ethical. And tools like MedEthicsQA are paving the way. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and let's keep pushing the frontier of responsible AI. What do you think? Would you trust an AI that's both smart and ethical? Let me know in the comments. Now, let's dive into the study that put top AI models to the test. Researchers evaluated systems like GPT-4o, MedLLM, and specialized models such as Med-4270B and Huichu-01-70B. Their goal? To see how well these AIs could navigate ethical dilemmas using MedEthicsQA. The results were revealing. General models like Llama 2.7b and Llama 2.13b scored just 40–50%, akin to a student who studied but still failed. Even more concerning, some models like Allo 8b Alpha worsened after fine-tuning, dropping by 2.5 points. It's a reminder, more data doesn't always mean better results. Here's where things got interesting. The researchers didn't just rely on the AI's own judgment. They brought in human experts, doctors and ethicists, to double-check the work. Think of it like a fact-check for AI. If the model said something was ethical, a human would ask, does this make sense? They sampled 200 responses and found that 97.5% of the AI's ratings aligned with human experts. That's super high accuracy. But even then, 2.7% of the data was flagged as low quality, either because the answer was made up or the question didn't make sense. It's a tiny gap, but it shows even the smartest AI can stumble. The best performers: specialized medical models like Med-4270B and Huichu-01-70B. They outperformed general models, especially in ethical reasoning. But here's the twist. Even the top models like GPT-4o had a 16% error rate on tough questions. And MedLLM, a model trained specifically for medicine, still trailed GPT-4o by 2.4%. So what does this mean? It highlights a critical gap. AI can process data, but it still struggles with the nuance of human values. MedEthicsQA isn't just a benchmark. It's a roadmap for improving ethical reasoning in AI. As researchers refine these tools, the hope is that future systems will balance technical precision with the empathy and judgment that define human medicine. The journey to ethical AI is just beginning. But with tools like MedEthicsQA, we're taking a giant step toward ensuring that the machines we trust with our health also respect our humanity. Stay curious, keep questioning, and let's build a future where AI doesn't just heal bodies, but upholds the values that make us human.